Now, that's a small sample of the intense fighting near the Israel-Gaza border over the past day. But now there are signs that Israel is suspending what it calls the largest airstrike campaign in Gaza since the war of 2014. Palestinians say they have a ceasefire agreement, but Israeli officials have yet to confirm it. Rebecca Collard is following the developments from Beirut and neighboring Lebanon. She joins us now. So, Rebecca, what is the latest?
Well, Natasha, things are relatively quiet today after that very, very intense flare-up yesterday. According to the Israeli government, they hit more than 40 targets inside the Gaza Strip yesterday in what Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the hardest blow to Hamas since this 2014 war with the militant group. Now, Palestinians sent a barrage of rockets into southern Israel as well. Damage on both sides. 2 casualties, according to Palestinian health officials inside the Gaza Strip. They say that these were 2 teenage boys who happened to be passing by an abandoned building when it was hit with an Israeli airstrike, and several people injured. Sorry, Natasha. On the Israeli side. Now, as you said, Palestinian officials said last night that they have reached a truce agreement that was brokered with Egypt to have a truce with Israel, but no confirmation yet from the Israeli side, but a lot quieter today, Natasha.
Rebecca, in this sense, do we know what sparked off this latest round of fighting?
Well, it seems that it was the protest on Friday where a Palestinian protester was shot by an Israeli soldier. Now, there have been protests for months now along this border between Gaza and Israel. Those protests started in late March as part of the Great March of Return. And essentially, these protesters in Gaza are asking to return to their ancestral villages inside what is now Israel. Now, those protests have been going on weekly. There have been casualties many times. I don't know what exactly sparked the casualty yesterday, why exactly that sparked such an intense military flare-up between the two parties. But you know, Natasha, I think it's important to mention that this truce that seems to be on the table now between Israel and Gaza will definitely quiet things down, but it's not going to address the concerns of these protesters inside the Gaza Strip. And that means that, of course, there is risk of another conflict like we had in 2014. So I think for now, things seem quiet, Natasha, but definitely we'll have to keep our eyes on it.